To you and welcome to your quick starter guide. I'll be taking you on this quick starter guide, also known as QSG. My name is Collins, and I want you to pay attention even as I take you on this quick starter guide. Now, before we go into this, how many of us, after you made your payment, you went home but you could not sleep? Almost everybody. You were like, I just lost my money. They just collected my money. Did they use jazz? How did they do it? I've promised not to try things like this before again. Now I have paid again. I have lost my money. Well, it's normal for you to feel that way. I promise you, it's normal. Now, the reason why you have that feeling, some of us met their friends, our family members, maybe husband or wife or spouse, and you told them, do you know that place I went to? I made some payments. And the person will be like, how did you do that? You should have thought over it. You should have, oh my God, they have taken your money. It's normal. Now, the reason why you're having that feeling is because of what my mentor said. Dr. Miles Monroe, he said, when the value of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. People abuse what they don't know. They call it names. They said it's 419. They said it's scam. They said it's Yahoo Yahoo. They said it's this. They said it's that. But guess what? The essence of the QSG is to help you understand the value of the business you just got into. And by the special grace of God, at the end of this training, if I'm able to open your eyes to understand the value of this business, at the end, you look for where you go and get a gift and give to the person that recommended you to us and tell the person, thank you for letting me know about this very organization. You will do that. So, for instance, let's assume we'll have a baby of 2-year-old and you give that baby your smartphone. You don't supervise that baby. You don't watch over them. What will happen to the phone? The baby will smash it. But if you leave that baby with 15 naira biscuits, what happens to that biscuit? After 2 hours, the baby will enjoy it because the baby understands biscuit, not the phone. But that baby lacks the understanding that if I sell that phone, I can buy a carton of biscuits. So it's the same thing here. Those that are trying to discourage you is normal because they don't understand the value of the business. Now, I've tried a lot of things before now, and I'll be explaining to you the value of this business. Now, this is the only business I know in the whole world, the whole wide world, that one can start with at least 49,990, which is the access pack. But in the long run, it can be earning 168,000 daily, or you go for the silver pack of 149,970. This has the potential of paying you 504,000 on a daily basis. Or you go for the higher pack of gold pack, you pay 249,950. This can pay you 840,000 daily on the long run. Or you go with the Digiverse, where you pay 500,000 approximately, and it can be paying you 2.5 million naira daily. Or you go for the highest, the Megaverse, where you pay over 199,990, and you can be earning 5.2 million naira. How often? You don't want to mention the daily. It is sounding too good to be true. It's normal for you to feel that way. But if someone like Obasanjo, I bring this opportunity to him and tell him, sir, do you know this can pay you this on daily basis? Do you think he will doubt it? He will not doubt it. But you are doubting it because before now, you've not been able to earn even the 168,000 in a month in your business or in where you work as a salary. You don't earn up to that. So why me coming to you today to tell you that with this business you can earn any of this on daily basis, it does not make sense. So it's normal for you to doubt it. Now there are two questions going through your mind as you're looking at the screen. The first question is, this business, does it really pay us all of this in a day? The answer is capital yes. Now the second question you may have is, this same business you are seeing today, you just got into, can it also pay you any of these on daily basis? The answer is still yes, but it's not overnight. And that is where people have problem in our project. So when they join, they want to start seeing this in the next 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So after 5 months or 6 months, they have not started seeing this. What happens? They quit. You people did not tell us it will be like this. You said this. I'm 6 months. I have not started seeing it. Some of them will leave the business. But guess what? These same persons who will quit on this very business after 6 months of not started to see any of this person has been working somewhere. Some of them are master's degree holder. Some of them have PhD. And they have been working whether with the federal or state government or whether private sector, and for more than 10 years now with their PhD, they are not yet paid up to 500,000 in a month, and they are not complaining. But when they join this other venture, they want it to become magic overnight. But my promise to you listening to me today is this: if you are patient enough to build this business, in the next 1 year from now, you'll be surprised at the kind of success you'll have created for yourself. 1 year, I promise you that. Now the question is this: among these packages, which of them can give you financial freedom? Because that is why you are here in the first place. Which of them? Of course, the mega pack, the Megaverse pack will give you the financial freedom faster. But I believe you also like to earn 5.2 million naira on daily basis. Is that not true? You will like it. But did you pay now that 99,990? That is the question. Because some persons have the capacity to collect, but they don't have to give. Now, why is it that you know that Megaverse will pay you more, it will make you to become financially free faster, but you did not go for it? Why? Because of the money. Well, the truth is this. It's not because of the money. The inability of you to raise 999,990 to start is not your problem. That is not the problem. Or are you trying to tell me that the day you saw this very venture for the first time, that let's assume you had up to 2 million naira in your bank account, you will have transferred 1 million for Megaverse that first day you saw it? Are you trying to say that? The answer is no. You will not even try it. You will not even pay for Digiverse, even if you have up to 3 million in your account. At least the highest you will try to start with is Gold Pack. So the problem is not money. The reason why you did not go for Megaverse is because you have not seen the power of Megaverse, what Megaverse can do for you. That is why you did not go for it. The second reason is because you still have fear, maybe due to past experience. And that is what we are going to look at now today. When I saw the opportunity, I did not have the money, even for one profit center. But I borrowed to start the highest as at then. And the highest was almost 750,000, 50,000 times 15, because that was the highest package, 15 profit center. But now 15 profit center is 500,000. Then it was 750,000. But I borrowed to start. Why did I do that? I will show you the reason why I went for the highest profit center. And my recommendation to you is this. I don't know the level you are financially. Whether you are a student, whether you don't have a job, you're jobless, whether you just lost your job, whether you have not paid house rent yet, you have school fees to pay, you have bills to pay, you don't even have money on you, you don't have anything. Whether you are the richest, the poorest, I do not care. If you ask me, my recommendation for you that has decided to do this business is to go for Megaverse. Nothing less than Megaverse. If you ask for my recommendation, Megaverse. Why am I telling you to go for Megaverse? I'll be explaining to you what we call the power of multiple profit centers. Because this Megaverse I'm trying to tell you to go for, I'm recommending to you, there's a reason for it, and we call it the power of multiple profit centers. So there are 5 friends who started this business. We're going to use them, Mr. A, B, C, D, E, that started the business, and each of them did different profit centers. So let's see how much they're going to earn for doing the same amount of work. What do I mean? They connected the same number of persons after 1 month in the project. So this is Mr. A. He started with the list, which is the 49,990 access pack, and he paid that amount. Remember, he has paid and he has gotten started. And he connected 8 persons using our system after 1 month, 8 different persons. And each of these 8 persons started their businesses with one account, which is the access pack. They did not pay more than that. And they are positioned like this under Mr. A. The first 2 will come under him, the remaining 6 will come under the first 2, just like this. And if you can still remember, we told you we earn money in 6 ways, but we explained 2 the first day you came, the first day you saw this video. And the first way we told you that we earn money is called what? It is called connectors bonus, direct connector bonus or direct referral bonus. And the direct connector bonus varies. It may be 5,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100, 150,000, depending on the package the person is starting with. So because this person started with one account, the direct connector bonus for one account is what? Is 5,000. So it means that Mr. A is going to earn direct connector bonus or direct referral bonus 5,000 in 8 places. And once you multiply that to give us 40,000. Now, the second way in which you earn money that will explain the same day you saw this project for the first time is that the second way is called matching bonus, and it is 7,000. Now, the matching bonus happens when there is someone on the left, another on the right to match to pay you 7,000 naira matching bonus. And from here, you are seeing 4 persons on the left of Mr. A and 4 on the right. Each of these persons will match to pay Mr. A 7,000 naira, and that will give us 4 places. Now, multiply 7,000 by 4, it will give us 28,000. Now, 28,000 plus 40,000 connector bonus, that will give us 68,000 naira. That is what Mr. A has generated already. Now, the question is this. Has he recovered back his money? The answer is yes. How much did he pay in the first place? You will tell me it's 49,990, which is true. But that is not correct. What Mr. A paid to start this business is 0 naira. 0. Do you know why I said it's 0 naira? Because this 49,990 he paid has been given back to him in product form. He got product worth more than that, up to 60,000 for him for the money he paid. Just like I went to the market and I ordered for a phone. I asked how much is this phone. They told me. I gave them money and they gave me the phone. Did they ship me? The answer is no. I got value for the money I paid. So once you've gotten your product in this project, I promise you, you have gotten everything you paid for. Nobody is owing you anything. The company is not owing you. Your upline or the person that introduced you is not owing you. But then we'll begin to work with you to make the money. Take a look at what is on the screen. You are seeing direct referral bonus, matching bonus. What is bonus, Jara? It means that Mr. A has made additional bonus of 68,000. because the money he paid in the first place to start the business is 49,990, which he has been given back to him in product form, but now he's now making extra bonus of 68,000. Hey. So in this business, there is no loss. Unlike someone that wants to start provision store business, you need at least $1 million now, depending on the position. Because you pay shop rent of 250 or 300,000, you go to the nearby markets, a bigger one, the wholesalers, to buy goods that you store in that shop. Aside that, we're talking about provision store. You need deep freezer to cool some of the things you are going to be selling, whether fish, whether drinks. Aside that, you still need a sales girl or a sales boy. You pay internal revenue tax and the left and right. After that, I promise you, let me ask you, if you start provision store business with ₦1 million today, in the next 1 year, can you recover back your capital of ₦1 million? The answer is no. It's not possible. But in our business, Mr. A started with 49,990. He has made back his money immediately because he got value in product form, and now he's making extra income. So in this business, there is no loss. But then you will want to do traditional business and compare it to this. But because of my time, this is Mr. B. Mr. B started with 3 profit center, 49,990 in 3 places. He's positioned in 3 places. And guess what? He also connected 8 persons. He did not connect more than that. And these 8 persons are positioned like under him like this. He will make money in 2 ways that I've explained before. That is the connector bonus and matching bonus. So he will receive 5,000 in 10 places this time, because this first account of his, the 5,000 has been paid to the person that connected him. Now, because he has himself positioned in 3 places, 2 more places aside the first place, the 5,000 of his 2 more accounts will be paid to him, not to the person that recommended him. So plus the 8 persons, that will give us 10. That is 5,000 times 10 will give us 50,000. Now, the matching bonus will now happen. Account 1, 2, and 3 of Mr. B, we pay him matching bonus. Under account 2, there are 2 accounts on the left and 2 on the right, so they will match to pay 7,000 in 2 places. Account 3, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, it will still match. Account 1 will still match because everything is on the left and right, and there are 5 of them on the left, 5 on the right, so they will match to pay account 1 7,000 in 5 places. That is 35,000. So let's add 14,000 plus 35 plus 14,000. It will give us total of 63,000 naira. So Mr. B rather has earned 50,000 and 63,000. Altogether is 213,000 naira total. Is this money bigger than 68,000 that Mr. A earned? The answer is yes. But guess what? Mr. B did not work more than Mr. A. They did the same amount of work. What am I talking about? They connected the same number of persons. So in this business, overtaking is allowed. You may decide to continue with one account. That is fine. But I promise you, you will connect someone that has higher vision than you, that has higher dream than you, and that person will do 3, 5, or even megaverse. And that person, I promise you, will become a millionaire before you, buy cars before you, travel before you, do a lot of things with money in this project before you. And you'll be like, I recommended this person. I came before him. But the person is making more money because he has multiple profit centers. This is the power of multiple profit centers. So because of time, I will summarize this. So if you have one account, and you connect 8 persons, it will give you 68,000. 3 accounts, it will give us 113,000. The same number of persons you connected. 5 accounts will give us 130, 15, 372. That 1 account is 522,000. But guess what? It's the same number of persons. Now let me explain this with this story. Let's assume our president-elect, Mr. Tinubu, says, okay, I want to give out ₦1 million to all the APC candidates, all the APC members that voted me to become the president-elect. And he requested that at least 5 APC members from each of the states comes to Lagos to take 1 million each. That is appreciation fund. And 5 friends are traveling, for instance, from Abuja to Lagos to go and take 1 million. Abuja to Lagos, just to go and collect 1 million. 5 APC members. And Mr. A, out of these 5 persons, said, once I collect this 1 million, I will pay tithe as a Christian. I will do a lot of things. So I need to travel to Lagos with the cheapest means of transportation. And he traveled to Lagos with bicycle. He went and borrowed bicycle from his grandfather. It's a means of transportation. Is that not true? And Mr. B said, no, yes, I have to spend, but I don't want to spend more so that I can have a lot for myself. He decided to charter keke to Lagos, another means of transportation. Mr. C said, no. Let me go and enter Pismas from Abuja down to Lagos. Is another means of transportation. Mr. D said, no, a friend of mine bought Lexus 350 last year. Let me go and borrow it from him, fuel it, and travel down to Lagos. Is another means of transportation. But guess what? Mr. E said, no, let me take flight down to Lagos. And he took flight to Lagos. The 5 of them will arrive in Lagos. Is that not true? Yes, but what will be the difference? The difference is the time of arrival. After 1 month, that person that is traveling to Lagos with bicycle is still at Onitsha Head Bridge or even Ore, and is complaining. All these things I'm mentioning, I've been here, I've not gotten anywhere. But let me ask, among the 5 of them, who will easily give up on the journey? Of course, Mr. A, the person with bicycle, will give up. But among the 5 of them, who will arrive Lagos early? The last person, which is Mr. E, the person with flight, will get to Lagos even before others in just few minutes time. But guess what? In this business, it's the same thing. If you are running this project with one profit center, the Access Park, you are traveling to Lagos with bicycle. If you are starting with 3 accounts, Ekena Pep, 5 accounts, Christmas, 15 accounts, Lexus 350, and 31 account, which is the Megaverse flight. Me, I said I no get time. I decided to go to Lagos with flights. Now, let me show you how this flight can take you to Lagos very, very fast. Now, let's assume you listened to my advice, and you started with the Megaverse, and you're positioned in 31 places. Now, when you have Megaverse, you have 32 places where people can come directly under you. That means you can connect 32 human beings directly under you. You can connect more than that, but that will be coming under these 32 persons. But guess what? You started with 31 profit center, and 32 persons are connected under you, directly under you. So let's assume this person did 31 accounts just like you. Aside the fact that you make money with the Megaverse, the second reason why you need to do Megaverse is that people will copy you, whatever you do in this business. So let's assume they decided to start with 1 account, and a friend of yours that you recommended came to the office, saw the opportunity, and he's interested, he wants to pay. But he now said, let me contact my friend first and confirm from him. And he now calls and said, hello, I am in your people's office, I want to make payments. Please, how many accounts did you pay for? How many do you have? And you say, I have 1 account to my brother. I'm still looking at the thing. Let me see if it will work. If it will work, I will upgrade. What do you think this your friend will do? He will also pay for 1 account, or even tell us he has money for half. But then let's assume you paid for 31, and a friend is calling you to ask you, which one did you start with? I want to pay. And you say, my brother, I paid for Megaverse. The person will shout, blood of Jesus. You mean you paid 1 million naira? Yes. Say, my guy, you get my do? Yes, because I believe my financial freedom will come from there. That's why I went for the highest. What do you think your friend will do after hearing this? Your friend will also pay for Megaverse. Even if he doesn't have for it, he will pay for Digiverse at least, because you have done that already. So people will copy you. So let's assume people you are connecting to decided to do just like you, and they started with Megaverse. How much are you going to earn? You are going to see money, I promise you. So now you have 31 places where you are connected, and you have 32 persons who did Megaverse under you. The connector bonus for Megaverse is 150,000. So it means you are going to earn 150,000 direct connector bonus from each of these persons. Multiply that will give us 4.8 million in 32 places. That is first. Let's go to the second way of earning, which is the machine bonus. Now, from account 1 down to account 31, we earn machine bonus, and I'm going to explain that to you. Now, if you check under account 16, there are 31 accounts on the left and 31 accounts on the right. All right, so you earn money in 31 places. Under account 16, you will see there are 31 accounts on the left and 31 accounts on the right. Now, when 31 accounts matches with 31 accounts, it will pay 7,000 in 15 places. The same thing will happen to 17, account 18, 19, down to account 31, because there are 31 accounts on the left and 31 accounts on the right. So when 31 accounts match with 31 accounts, it will pay 7,000 in 15 places. That will give us what? 105,000. So account 16 down to 31, we earn 105,000. Now account 8 down to account 15 will also earn money, because if you check under account 8, there are 31 accounts, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So these 31 accounts will match each other to pay 105,000 in 2 places, to account 8, to account 9, down to account 15. And that will give us 210,000. Account 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, 6, and 7 will also make money, because if you check under account 4, 31 accounts are 4 on the left and 4 on the right. So they will match each other to pay account 4 7,000 in 15 places times 4. Oh my God. And that will give us how much? 420,000. Has it finished? No. Account 2 and 3 will still earn money, because if you take under account 2, there are 8 of them on the left and 8 on the right, and they will match, and that will give us 840,000. Has it finished? The answer is no. This is not all, because account 1 will still earn money. If you check under account 1, there are 31 accounts on the left, 31 accounts on the right. They will match, and that will give account 1 1.6 million. Now let's add this money together and see how much it will give us. If you add from account 1 down to account 31, it will give us 8.4 mele. Calm down. Now let me show you the summary. This is how it happened. And then if you add this matching bonus to connectors bonus, it will give us 13.2 million naira. Kai. This is blood money without shedding blood. I believe you would like to start earning 13.2 million naira. Is that not true? But then 31 account will make it easier for you. Just go for 31 account. After hearing this now, you go and meet that friend of yours you told earlier that you paid 49,990. My brother, I watched another video. I went for another meeting. And they said it's no longer 50,000. It's now 1 million naira. And your friend will shout, I told you these people want to just collect your money. Let your one account pay you first before you upgrade. Your friend is not in this project. He has no idea what we are talking about. Anything we are telling you here is for your own good. Since you know you are going to do this business, why not do 31 account once and know you have done it? And you will be making money in 31 places. That is the power of multiple profit centers. Now, I like to show this kind of thing just to make you feel happy. This is somebody's alert. The first alert you are seeing there is the available balance in the person's account as of January 11th, 2019. That is 118,000. But 6 days later, something happened to that account. Miracle happened. Say miracle, no, the tower Jesus. And then credit alert hit this account on 17th of that same month of January 2019. Credit alert of how much? How much are you seeing there? 15,008,100 naira. Kai. Look at the description there. The description says bonus. Are you seeing it? BONUS from AIM Global Nigeria. It was not paid to an evil spirit. It was paid to a human being. Okoli M. Imagine you earn 15 million naira around 8:18 a.m. in the morning. Let's assume your resumption time in your office is 8:30 latest. You are not supposed to come anything beyond 8:30. And you are done with preparation in your house as at 8:15. But just when you are about to step out of your house, 8:18 a.m., you receive an alert, a message dropped into your phone. And you were thinking it's MTN. They have come with their messages. And to your greatest surprise, you opened it. And it was credit alert of 15 million naira. How many of us will continue? You will go to your school, you will go to your office, you will resume office that same day. Even if you resume, you will go late. That's the power we're talking about. Now, that was in 2019. Let me show you the recent one. This was in 2021. Someone's receive a debit of 4,870 naira as at 3rd day of March 2021, just around 8:48 a.m. But then less than 1 hour, 9:32 a.m. that same day, an alert of 15 million naira hit this person. Look at the description again. Bonus from AIM Global Nigeria. Imagine you are receiving bonus of 15 million naira. Bonus. That is what this project can do for you. If you are envious of this kind of alerts and you want to start seeing it, 31 account, that is just the answer. Now the question is this. How does the company pay out all these millions? Are you sure it will not fold? Oh my God, I'll answer that question. Now, this is why things are being, manufactured and distributed to the end user, which is the consumer. But guess what? Everything you use, your handset, your laptop, especially those of them that are not manufactured in the country, they go through this process, this chain. So let's use Coca-Cola for instance. Coca-Cola is 15 naira at the factory outside the country. The national distributors buy 15 naira, sell to wholesalers at 150. Wholesalers sell to retailers at 150, and then the retailers will now sell to consumers at 200 or 250, depending on the one you want, red cap or black cap. Now, if I now walk into this place and I'll pay 200 naira, it means I'm paying everybody on this chain. But then as connectors, what we do is I will stand by the side and connect this consumer directly to the manufacturers, and this money that's supposed to be paid to this middleman are paid to me as a connector. That is the power of what we're talking about. For this consumer or this customer to be like me as a connector, he doesn't need to spend years learning. But for him to be, for instance, for him to be like a wholesaler, he needs to go and sell for like 7 years, learn the business before they will settle him, will start. But for him to be like me, it's just for him to pay, get his product, we will start working with him, and he'll be earning money even as he's learning the business. That's the power we're talking about. But because of time, I will show you what we call account blockage. For those of us that said I want to do one account, you are good. Now, one account is good, but it's not very good. Now you start with one account. This is you. You have only 2 legs. There's a lady that joined with one account. We told her upgrade after IPO QSD. She said no, she wants to do one until she sees money. Then we'll have to connect somebody with 15 accounts from our list. Of course, she made some money. The connector bonus came to her. She said no, she still wants to make more. We told her upgrade before you are blocked. She said no. And of course, we connected another person under her using our system. And that is another person with 7 accounts. And when this person came, connector bonus and matching bonus hit her. She saw money and she shouted. She said, please send me the account number. I want to do upgrade now. Of course, we did. We sent her account number and she paid for 15 accounts. Guess where we plug the 15 accounts? Under this person. How many of us would like to have this kind of account? If you would like it, I wish you the same. But this is called account blockage. It means she's now upgrading under her people instead of upgrading under herself. It means that this other account that she now later paid for will be, as she's building it, to be paying these people under her instead of paying her. Now, the solution to account blockage is called diagonal, account diagonal. Let's assume you don't have money for 31, which is the million naira, and you're able to raise 500,000. To start, you will pay for givers, and your position in 15 places. We'll divide it into 2. We'll start building from the left. But as time goes on, when you start making money, you can do your upgrade under yourself with takeovers, and that will now give you 31 accounts. But you started with 15 and you upgraded under yourself without anybody blocking you. This is what we call 15 over 31 diagonal. Or maybe you don't have money for 15. You check heaven and earth, but don't check the bank. I did not send you. And you are able to raise to 50,000. You can start with the gold pack and you are positioned in 5 places. This is the least you should do as an adult. And of course, we start connecting people to you and the last accounts there, and you're making money. But now you can do upgrade as the money keeps coming under yourself, not under any of your downline. This is called 5 over 31 account diagonal. This is what you should do. This is the least you should do, no matter how broke you are. But then there is another one, and it's for children. That's why I say this one is not for you. This one is for children. At least it can pay pap for them, buy pap and pampers for them. You have 3 accounts. You pay 150,000, and we'll start connecting people to you on the last account. Remember, this is not for you. It's for a child or for children. Now, as money keeps coming, this children or this child can now upgrade under himself or herself, not under her people with givers. And this will now give us 31 accounts complete. This is what we call 3 over 31 accounts diagonal. Like I said, this is for children. Now, this is the solution to account blockage. Now, I will be showing you DTC explanation, but there's another video you watch that can give you info on DTC explanation. So let's continue because of time. Now, let's go to anniversary. The company we're in partnership with, this is their 13th year anniversary video. This month, June 2023, the company is celebrating 17th year anniversary in the world. And here is the video. You will see different words. You will see different. This was the 13th anniversary in 2019. Different countries that are in partnership with this same organization. It's not just in Nigeria. You will see different countries, not just in Africa, not just in Asia, in different continents. Now we show you some of these countries. You will see Ghana, you will see Cameroon, you will see Togo, you will see Uganda, you will see Rwanda, you will see South Africa. Of course, you see Nigeria. Different countries. Because it's a global business. You see different countries. These are just daily goods. Our headquarters is in Philippines. That's the Philippine agreement. 50,000 strong daily goods. These are daily goods, not all. You can see different countries. Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, Ghana, Nigeria, different countries. But because of time, So because of time, let's continue. Now, I want to show you a video of this same organization here in Nigeria, Century 21 Freedom Group International. Century 21 Freedom Group was launched in January 2016. From January 2016 to January, you are seeing January 2022. That is 6 years. So after 6 years of running this project, I'm about to show you what this project has done in the life of individuals who started this same project from 2016. Some of them are less than 6 years. Some of them are 4 years in the project. I'm showing you what your lifestyle will be in the next 6 years. This is Ambassador who was paying 3 million naira in debt, and then through this project, this is false, but this is one of the stars actually. So after 6 years of running the project, this is the same person. This is him. This is the same person that was paying 3 million. This is what we're talking about, the power of our project. How being a medical doctor, Dr. Peter Abbas, a mastermind. He has been working as a doctor for 12 years, and that was his lifestyle. This is him today as a financial doctor. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it the same person? This is Maserati. He has Range Rover and some other cars. But this one is Maserati. The next person you see is our president, Ambassador Michael King, who has been working as a banker for 7 years in First Bank. But today, this is him 6 years later as a connector. This guy is a billionaire. 6 years. 6 years. I'm showing you what this can do for you in the next 2 years. This one was selling pepper, this before as a copper. Was selling pepper. But this is him after 2 years of running the project. Oh my God. I'm showing you what will become of you. Take a look at yourself now and check it in the next 2 years of running this project with consistency. This is Samuel. This guy was building houses for people. He was a bricklayer. He didn't go to school. He got out of school, but this is me today as a connector in this project. And you may be saying, I have not seen any lady. This is the ambassador. The next person you see, he was selling 3D, but this is how today. See this opportunity after 2 years of running it. Amazon ambassador, by excellence. That's what we have become for ourselves. Is it the same person? Oh my God. So because of time, let me show you more as we continue. We are not making this money to buy cars and enjoy and travel. The goal is to help people around us. The vision is to raise financially free people who will help raise other financially free people so that together, collectively, we can use our resources to affect the world positively. We are doing this already. We have what we call Feed the Family project where we provide foodstuffs, toiletries, personal protective care for people around us. We have done this for more than 5 years now. 2021, we fed over 1 million families. Last year, 2022, we fed more than 1.2 million families. This year, we're going to do close to 2 million. But where will you be when this will be happening? Will you hear about it on radio and say, yes, I know about them? Or will you be part of this in December 2023. Now, this is one of the Feed the Family project video in Enugu. That was in 2020 during the lockdown. Provided foodstuffs, toiletries, personal protective care to people, more than 50,000 families. More than 50,000 families. This was in Enugu. And this is happening in all offices, in all of our offices across the country, in other states. Imagine putting smiles on people's faces. That is the essence of this project. So if you are here and you are telling me you just want to do one account, that one account is enough for you, then you are selfish. Because with one account, you can only take care of your family. With one account, you can only take care of yourself. But if you have 31 accounts, you can say one account goes to my church. Any program we're doing in church, I will support. The second account to go to the next village. The third account to go to my community. The fourth account to go to my family. The fifth account to go to those in the hospital. The seventh account, those that can not pay school fees. Before you know, the account don't finish themselves. But if you have only one account, you take yourself. So because of time, aside that, we also pay hospital bills for people who visit the hospital. We call it the care project, pay their bills, they take their bags and bills. That's why I keep telling you, with one account, you cannot do all of this. You will make money, but that money will not even be enough for you and your family. Let's talk about others. That's why you need to upgrade to 31 accounts. We call it the care project, visit hospitals, pay bills for people, and that is why we are called Christians. So because of time, we will end it. Let's go to the main thing because of time. Now the question is, how do you connect to people? Pay attention. You can connect using any of these 16 contact recommendation, home launch, questionnaire. You can also connect using online system, instant prospecting, flyers, even radio jingle. But I will explain this first one, contact recommendation, because you have written some of your contact. Home launch is also powerful, where you gather friends in your house or in your office, will come and talk to them in your house. They will see the opportunity in your house and make decision immediately. So let's explain contact recommendation. Now, how do you generate maximum results with contact recommendation? There are 4 steps. There are steps you will take, rather 5. Before 4 steps. The first one is that you need to write at least 50 to 100 name lists. Don't prejudge. Don't say this person will like it, the other person will not like it, the other one will like it, the other one will not like it. Write all of them down. Everybody at least 50 to 100. Now, after you are done writing, you now segment the list. You use T to represent those that you have been in touch with in the past 2 months. That people you have been in touch with just 2 months ago. Put down capital T in front of their name on that list. Now the next segmentation is that you separate, you represent those you have not been in touch with more than 2 months ago, maybe your old school friends that you have not communicated with. Put X. Now the last segmentation is H, for high net worth individual, pastors, reverend fathers, professors, politicians, big businessmen and women that may not be free to come over to our office. We can meet with them, we book appointments with them. They are high net worth persons. You will present them with H. Now after you are done, you will send message to the T's and also to your H, because that X, you need to warm them up. You don't really know them. You have not been in touch with them, but you need to warm up the relationship. Now you send message to your T's. What message is that? This is the message. Hello John, if the person's name is John, or hello Peter, if that person's name name is Peter. How is everything? There's an international organization I recommended you to. They will show you how to generate income using their system. I'm still going through their coaching. Just let me know if they contact you, okay? That is it. Now, once they receive this message, they will start asking and calling to ask you questions. What is it all about? Who are they? What do they do? Don't tell them, my sister, it's one online business, so you go like them. Nobody wants to hear online due to past experiences. So what do? This is the response you give to them. It is a non-governmental initiative that shows some selected personalities their system for you to generate capital after their training. But it's very difficult for them to select people for it due to the personalities applying. So I connected to one of their top consultants for the offer, and he asked me to recommend a credible person I know. So I gave them your number. Please, in case you are lucky and they call you, let me know, okay? The person will say, okay, no problem, I will wait for their call. Now, if the person calls to tell you, they have not called me, maybe after 2 weeks, don't tell the person, don't worry, they'll call you, no. No, use your hands, spoil business. Tell the person, up till now, well, maybe you are not among the people they selected, just forget about it. But anyway, just in case they contact you, do let me know. The person will say, I pray they contact me. The person must have even forgotten. But after this, you now call the person making your call. Tell the person, so person on my list said you people have not called. Maybe when we called, the line was off or was not reachable or he did not even pick. Now, if they call to tell you they have called me, show surprise. Inform them of how privileged they are to be called among the people you recommended. Then you now ask them, what did they tell you? They will say, my dear, they said I should come to so place. They said I should join so meeting. They said I should watch so video. Tell them, okay, make sure you are there before the time. And don't, because they don't joke with time, but ensure you stay to the end of everything, because final selection is usually done at the end. You have given this person an extra push. Now, if they call you to tell you, my dear, don't ever recommend me to something like this again, maybe after they have seen the opportunity, tell them, well, that's fine. It's actually unfortunate that you did not see the gold mine I saw, and I pray your eye open very soon. Anyway, it's good you make out time to look at it in the first place. But in any case, if you happen to change your mind sometime later, just feel free to get back to me. Not everybody will join you, but I promise you, anybody that tell you not to try to recommend him to something like this again, check time. Just 1 year from now, that person will come back and run the project. I'm serious. I know what I'm talking about. So as to summarize, who makes your call? Your upline or your upline emerging leader, cell leader. Ensure you know the person making your call so that I can support the person. How do the organization know that you are the person that recommended this person? It's called what we call your new reservation code. You generate your reservation code. Whatever reservation code you have, there is a last 4-digit number in that reservation code. Just remove the last 4 digits there and replace it with the last 4 digits of your personal phone number. That becomes your new reservation code. But then your person, your leader or your upline will enable you, will help you to do that. Now, there are positions of leadership. We have partner. If you're a partner, you've paid complete. For you to become an emerging active partner, it means you have done your IPO QSG. So you watching this video, congratulations to you. You are now an emerging active partner. For you to be a partner, it's an active partner, you need to connect at least one person. And between now and next week, you should become an active partner. You should have sent messages, book the list, and show them the opportunity. At least some persons will connect. Now, because of time, the next thing after active partner is to become Kingsman. And this is the most important thing. This is the least rank you should be looking out for as an individual. Because if you are a Kingsman, you are open to opportunities like our real estate. You are open to opportunities like our traveling incentives and other things. So you need to become Kingsman. And then cell leader, emerging cell leader, emerging global leader, and of course global leader. Now, what qualifies you to become a Kingsman is when you finish the activities on your SMO checklist. Some of these videos you will need to go to a close by office to watch it, or watch it online. It will be reviewed. Anyone you watch here will be signed by your leader and will indicate when you watched it, so that we know you have done it. Once you are done with these activities in your first 4 weeks, it means you are now a Kingsman. We gave you this assignment during the IPO, at the end of the IPO. Some of these assignments are still here. So once you finish any of these, once you are done with this SMO checklist, standard method of operation, you become a certified Kingsman. You have your certificate. So ensure you get a hard copy of it and begin to watch and do the trainings that are here. These trainings will help you to understand this business very well. It will also give you a clue on how it works. These trainings will enable you to understand it as soon as possible, and it will help you to grow very fast and even begin to make money as soon as possible. So you need to start with this SMO. Ensure you get it. Reach out to the person that gave you this video so that you can also get your SMO checklist and start working on it as soon as possible. 30 days from now, you should become a Kingsman. If you are not a Kingsman, then it means you did not follow the SMO. So ensure you get your SMO, and then that is it. Congratulations to you. We are done with this, and I wish you well. I hope to see you at the other side of success. Congratulations for staying to this point. I'm super proud of you.